Alright, now switching over, a little swoosh. Alright, welcome to today's video. As for what we will be talking about is the Apple Silicon M2 MacBook and what the customization and features might be looking like. Alright, so starting off with customization, there will be more options based on whether it's going to be colors or internals. So colors probably gonna stay the same, but it might be nice to get some like rose gold or Pacific blue or gecko green. So the Mac lineup transitioning to custom silicon in the coming years. So yeah, pretty much MacBooks just changing over. So before, they only had, with Intel, they had i3, i5, and i9. Now with MacBook, they're going to have M1 and 3 other possible models, whether that is M1X, M2, or M2X, or whatever they decide to call it. For me, I'm more interested in the M2 because it will most likely bring a higher performance. So performance would get an increase, and also the increase of number of cores that it would get. So GPU could go as high as 128 cores. And as of the release date, anywhere from June to September of this year. But yeah. The 16-inch MacBook Pro, iMac, and Mac Pro are probably the most powerful and likely to see an upgrade this year, so I would typically go for the 16-inch over 14 or 13 and any other things like that. Alright, now switching over, a little swoosh, upgrades, what we might see. So for MacBook, how they did that cute LED and OLED thing, they're, I believe, going back to mini LED displays, and for the Mac Pro, it will be smaller and more compact. MagSafe, is it a possibility? Yeah, I think so. So MagSafe, they probably are going to go back to that, and I don't know if you remember, but magnet was on the charger and it kind of like clicked onto your computer. I don't know how the best way I can say it. As terms of design, Ming-Chi Kuo says that the Pro will be more flat-edged. So obviously it's gonna have like flat edges and corner type of things. So that should be fun. As terms of sizes, 14, 16-inch, mini LED display. And then they're also going to do what I think is going to be Apple's best decision, is they're going to go back into putting the HDMI and USB and headphone jack back into the MacBook itself, so you don't need to get the dongles anymore, which I'm so grateful for. Anyway, moving on to features. Like I said, HDMI, SD card, MagSafe, headphone jack. And again, going off of what MagSafe does, if you trip on the cable and it unplugs, it just unplugs. So that's fun, I guess. As for what comes inside of the box, I would say it's going to come with a 90-watt MagSafe charger, so that might be the best guess, but it could also come with a smaller watt charger like 75 or 50, but I did see a 90-watt charger. As always, I will link the 2 articles down in the description. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.